everyone. How you doing? My name is Edgar Guerrero, or Edgar Guerrero from PEG MPP. We're a marketing promotion production company. And today, this afternoon, we typically do a Spanish live Jorge Trevino, or we're not going to say George. We're going to say Jorge.
Yeah, that's my name.
Jorge Trevino, Realtor. And every Wednesday, we have a show. We have a lot of topics. If you have any questions, comments, we're live. So you may take advantage of this space. So every Wednesday, and now we're going to do it in English, right? Every other Wednesday. But first of all, for the people that don't know you, you got to present yourself. I'm not going to do that for you. So come on, Jorge.
All right, how are you guys? My name is Jorge Trevino, and I am a realtor here in Arizona in the area of Phoenix, all of the metro area of Phoenix, and also in Tucson. And I work for the Lex Realty. And this is our show. This is our real estate show that we do every Wednesday at 6 p.m. And this is the first time that we do it in English. And we're very, very excited because now we're going to do two Wednesdays a month is going to be Spanish and then 2 in English. So the first Wednesday. I said weekend. The first Wednesday is going to be Spanish.
You're already thinking about the weekend.
Right. And then the second Wednesday is going to be English, and then third Wednesday is going to be Spanish, and then fourth, and so on.
You'll know if you see the caption. Once you read the caption, if the caption is in English, the show is in English.
Right.
But if you're still watching it and you understand both languages, we're going to be here for you. Today we're going to be talking about sellers. So attention, sellers. We got a few questions from our listeners and people that listen on podcasts as well. Thank you guys. We are going to be restreaming this on YouTube. So everybody on YouTube, welcome. And again, Jorge Trevino has been in the market in the real estate. We've talked about fix and flip.
Yes.
We've talked, we talk about the high demand of people trying to buy houses right now.
Right.
So it's a seller's market, right?
It is a seller's market, yes.
So it's time to sell. If you got a few houses laying around and you don't know what to do with them, or maybe they're not paying your rent, maybe it's time for you to sell it.
It's time to sell.
It's the right time, right?
Yep, that's right.
Talk to me about this. This thing that's happening right now. I know there's a high demand on houses, but how do we start a process?
Okay, so there is 2 kinds of markets. There is a seller market and the buyer market. The buyer market was last year, for example. No, 2019, sorry. And 2020 brought a lot of weird things to us.
What? No.
Yeah, right. And with it was a seller's market. So it means that there is less properties for sale than buyers. There is way more buyers than inventory. Right now, our inventory in houses, if no houses got sold today, we would run out of inventory in a month and a week or so. So we have a really low inventory, a bunch of buyers, and there is a lot of people from other states that are selling because their homes are very, very pricey. For example, California. In California, the houses at $300,000 home in Arizona is worth about $1 million in California. So people are selling their homes in California for $1 million, and then they're buying cash properties over here.
Houses.
Yeah, right. Properties over here for cash in $400,000. So there is a bunch of buyers right now. The interest rates are super low. They're about 2.5, less than 3%, and so it's crazy. I mean, imagine 2.5% for 30 years is a really good deal. It is less expensive to buy a house with lower interest rate than.
Hey, I'm listening to you. I'm sorry. I'm sharing. I'm fine.
I'm fine.
On our social media as well. So
no, it's okay.
You're doing great. You're doing great, Jorge.
It's okay. So, anyways, it's a better deal to have a lower interest at a lower price because the price, it's important, and people get scared when they say, oh, it's a $300,000 home. Oh my God. But that means around $1,500 a month. And before, when the interest rate was 5-6%, a $200 home was $1,500 a month. So, and the statistics show that everybody's going to move around 7 to 10 years after buying. So, if you buy high but lower interest, it's a really good deal.
Okay.
A $4,000 home right now with a pool and everything is less than $2,000 a month.
Wow.
So it's a really good deal.
Hey guys, by the way, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Again, this is a English spoken live here with Jorge Trevino, Realtor. If you haven't seen our number, we're going to have our production team write it down on the comments. But as well, we're going to, speak it out so the people that are listening on the podcast get the number as well, 602-696 8393. If you're planning to move to Phoenix, if you live around Phoenix and you're ready to sell your home, give this guy a call. Jorge Trevino, Realtor, 602-696-8393. A couple months ago, man, I was having trouble with your number. Now look at me, man, with my eyes closed, man.
In both languages.
Both languages. So attention sellers, one of the questions that we got, Jorge, on our social media pages was, do you recommend renovating before selling? I mean, do we have to go in there? What should we do? Should we talk to our real estate agent? Would he be able to tell us, or should we go straight to when they do the inspection of the home?
No, well, it all depends on your means. It all depends on what you really want to do and how much you really want to get for the house. So you get more money, of course, if you renovate it. But if you don't have the funds to do it, don't worry, your house is still going to be sold. Your house is still going to be, in the market, but the houses that are renovated around it are going to sell first because people want renovated homes.
Yeah.
So it's
if
not
you got that nice kitchen. They're
right.
They're going to want that.
Yes. So it's not something negative per se, but
okay.
It is very good to renovate the kitchen and the bathroom.
I mean, if you have a leaking faucet, if you have something like that.
Things like that will come up in the inspection, and they're easy to fix.
Yeah.
They're easy to fix. If you have those, by all means, fix them before you put the house on sale. Clean your house, put everything in place, declutter your house as much as possible.
Do you have to move out of the house?
No.
To sell, but you do recommend people kind of organize a little,
Nice. Make it look, make it look tiny, make it look clean.
Okay.
For the pictures especially, because the pictures,
yeah.
it's what the buyers are seeing out there.
Yeah, Jorge, what are people mainly doing right now with the COVID situation? Are they doing some type of Zoom virtual tours of the houses, or are there some people that are still allowing? If I'm selling my house, should I allow people to come in my house? But if I don't feel good, can we? Is there a way to create something for it to ease
for the sellers?
Yeah,
definitely. I mean, you see it every day. It's a little bit of everything. A lot of people are comfortable with us going in the house and showing the house, and some other people are not.
Okay.
So, and same with the buyers. Some buyers are not comfortable with going inside the homes. So,
okay.
We got to do a video call or a Zoom call or something like that. But however and whatever the buyers and the sellers want, we'll help them. It'll be available for them. We make videos of every house. You can find them in our website. By the way, our website is jtrevinorealtor.com.
Okay.
And we can accommodate any need.
So, and we're talking about home repairs. So, attention sellers, if you have an extra home around there, guys, we're doing a live today. We do one every other Wednesday.
Right.
It's going to happen. So, we're going to be here live at 6 p.m. If you have any comments, any questions, feel free to ask right now. If it's something private you don't want people to know, that's fine. You can also write to us, and somebody will get back to you if you want to leave your number or anything personal. Well, not too personal, but anyways.
Yeah, they can send us a
direct
private message.
Private message. So we talked a little bit about home repairs when it comes to selling your home. And another question was, how much money do you think somebody should have saved for home repairs? I mean, if they do ask me to do a little bit of renovating on my bathroom and kitchens, do you have like a ballpark that you think maybe, you should have a little bit of money or?
Well, it all depends what they want to do to the house. I mean, changing the countertops from Formica to quartz or what is it
Paint
called?
the cabinets, all that,
Granite.
Granite, okay.
It's a little expensive. It's a couple of $1,000s depending on the size of the kitchen. Painting a kitchen is about $100 a door. So, if you have doors on the top, doors on the bottom, count them.
Oh, wow.
It's about.
Okay.
I don't do.
Okay.
I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's how much it costs, but some of them, some contractors out there charge more and less. So it's about $100 per door. So it all depends what the budget is.
Yeah.
You know, if you have the budget to paint the kitchen white, for example, resurface the kitchen white, that is a good business. It's a good investment. Change the countertops if you can afford it. Yes, by all means, go ahead and do it. Tile in the bathroom, in the shower, around the shower.
Okay.
Definitely a good option.
Makes it look nice.
Makes
Yeah.
it look nice. And then all of the money that you're spending on the house, if your house is not upside down, of course.
Okay.
But if all of the money that you're spending in the house, you will get it back, because your house is definitely going to sell more expensive than if you don't renovate. But again, I don't want to make people think that we only do renovated houses. No, we can
sell it.
We can sell anything, right?
As is. If that's how you want it.
Right.
How long does it take to sell a house right now?
Right now, it takes about a week to go under contract and about a month to for the whole transaction.
Okay.
So it's taking about 45 days.
45 days, because that takes me to my next question. How much time do I need to plan to start moving out of my house once
About 45
once
days.
you say it's sold?
Right.
Right?
Yeah, 45 days. Again, there's a bunch of buyers with cash. Not too long ago, I sold a house to this beautiful and charming lady called Rosa, and she had cash, and she bought the house, and she wanted the seller out of there in a couple weeks.
Oh, wow.
So everything is negotiable. Everything
Yeah.
is negotiable. The seller wasn't planning to move as fast, but he did. If somebody wants their house sold and they are coming in with a good offer,
Yeah.
they're gonna make arrangements.
Yeah, we're out of there.
Yeah, right. But it usually takes 30 to 45 days.
Yeah, Jorge Trevino, Realtor, with us, guys. Thank you guys for still tuning in. 602-696-8393. For all of you guys that are tuning in to our podcast as well, thank you guys for listening in your car, at home, wherever. If you're working out right now and you're trying to learn a little bit of what's going on and trying to take advantage of what's going on with the seller's market today, guys, we thank you guys. Feel free to leave comments again, or write to us on our social media, which is J Trevino Realtor on Facebook and Instagram. And I know somebody's going to respond right away. I've seen that,
Right.
and Facebook has us as a responding quick badge.
Yeah.
So that's always good to know and always good to hear, guys. Another question I have here, and I think this is, I don't want to scare anybody. Talk to me about closing costs, because I know the seller, this is where he has to fork it over.
Right. Yeah, this is the sad part about selling a house. When you're a buyer, you're not entitled to as many closing costs as the seller. The seller is the one that pays the commission. I say that every day here in the show. For the buyers, we work at no cost because the seller is the one that pays the commission.
Okay.
Yeah, so the commissions, and then there is also closing cost because the seller needs to provide title insurance, which is an insurance over the title that makes every buyer out there very comfortable, including the bank, to lend money on the house. And
Okay.
it just shows that the title of the property is good. There's no undisclosed easements and things like that, attached liens to the property and things like that. It's just that's what the title company does. And also on top of their job of what they did, they also provide title insurance. And title insurance is very, very important. Right now, I am selling a property that was purchased in 2005 or so.
Okay.
And at that time, the title agency didn't look at a restriction. So now the new buyer that is buying this property, there is this use of land restriction, and they are not. The business is different. So, anyways, my seller can't sell the property with the deed restriction as it is right now. So, we went back to the title agency and said, you overlooked this.
Yeah.
And they provided insurance over it. And now their team of lawyers are trying to deal with the buyer and the deed restriction and the city and the county and this and that
And that's
at no
just
cost.
like a random situation.
It's a random situation,
You know, and it happens.
but it happens.
Yeah.
It happens, and the seller, I bet you, is super happy that they provided. The seller, the original seller,
Yeah.
not my client, but the original seller. I bet you they're super happy because they provided insurance. Now my client is not suing them.
Okay, okay.
And so it's a little weird, but it happens,
Yeah.
and it's really good to have. No property can be sold without title insurance,
Okay.
like that, especially if it's financed. So yeah, I mean, there is, that's the why there is closing costs.
Closing costs.
The closing cost for a house, it all depends on the size of the house, and it all depends on the purchase price and things like that. If you have a more specific question about money and percentages and things like that, give me a call, 602-696-8393, 602-696-8393, and we'll go over the details.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, and I think, you know, out of all the information that you're giving us, Jorge, and I want to feel like comfortable or eased up, because if I want to sell my house, and obviously I'm going to be paying the closing costs, is that coming first out of my pocket, or is it going to be taken out of the final, you know, sale in the house?
Correct. It's taken out of your equity.
Out of the equity.
Yeah, so you don't have to pay in advance.
Okay, perfect. Because at least that is eased up, and especially, I mean, if you have a great real estate agent like Jorge, obviously he's going to try to get the more bang for their buck, more money for your house.
Yeah, right now we are selling a house that originally was thought that was going to sell at 370 or 365, 370.
Yeah.
I did my comms and I did all my job.
Yeah.
And we started at 385. We're under contract for 395 right now. So I mean, it's really good money. It's the sellers. Yeah. It's like the show says. You know, the subject over here. Time to shine.
Time to shine.
Yeah. It's a really good time to be selling the house. Houses are the prices are up.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a good time to sell.
Let's do it. Hey, we got a shout out to Miguel. I don't read Spanish, but I think it says saludos.
Saludos, Jorge.
Saludos, Jorge, Miguel Ángel, Ricardo Robles. Hola. Do we have to read those in English? No. Dice, hola Jorge, saludos desde Hermosillo,
Sonora. Muchas gracias. Saludos, Hermosillo.
Shout out to Hermosillo,
Sonora.
Saludos
a Miguel.
Miguel. Live from Phoenix, Arizona, guys. Jorge Trevino, Realtor, again, 602-696-8393 every other Wednesday at 6 o'clock. We're going to be live on Facebook, and we're going to be restreaming as well on YouTube. We're going to be on our podcast for all those people that are tuning in as well. Thank you, guys. Leave some comments. Let us know if there's a topic that we've missed that you guys want to know a little bit more information about. We'll gladly, dig into it and try to get all those answers for you as well here live. All right. Anything else, Jorge? Because I know we already got the sign out there from our production team.
Yes. No. You know, it's the same as usual. Please call me. Give me a call if you have any questions. Send me an email if you're not comfortable with the phones. Some people are not. You know, send me a text message, 602-696-8393. My email is jtrevinorealtor@gmail.com. Hit me up.
There you go. Thank you, guys. We'll see you next time. Hasta la próxima.
See you next time.